Hello, my name is Lori Nelson. I'm going to be talking about factory farming today. If I can just have everyone's attention, just close your eyes and just step into the world of an individual. You're born into a world where nights and days are never constant. You fed only 3 to 5 times a day, but no one's there to nurture you. You even live around a bunch of people that's living in your living space, just crammed up in there, nowhere to turn. You get scared and sick. Now, if you open your eyes to reality, what I just described is one of America's worst nightmares. The individual who is trapped in this environment, he is your breakfast, lunch, and he's your dinner. It is the meat that you eat. Today's farms not only abuse their animals, they also produce a lot of diseases and environmental hazards that affect each and every one of us, regardless of whether you consume animal products or not. The U.S. government should ban factory farms and require the meat industry to raise animals in their natural environments. What used to be old McDonald's farms have now become factory farms that produce animal abuse, disease, and ecological hazards.
That's right.
Broiler chickens are often debeat due to fear of cannibalism. Cattle are often dehorned and castrated without anesthetics.
That's right.
Geese are often overfed with grains and steroids in order to produce larger livers. The unhealthy environments created by factory farms promote the spread of diseases that remain in the animal products that we consume. Every year, an increasing number of children and old people die of food poisoning that's related to these factory farm practices. Meats on the market are often deformed or full of bad chemicals. And the mass production of animals and the resulting amount of waste creates lasting damage to our ecosystem. The release of high levels of urine and fecal matters in our lakes contributes to the contamination of our waters, wells, and our topsoil. Because I've been through Texas with my husband in the big truck, and I've seen all the cattle that was just piled on top of each other and just running around, and it was just terrible just seeing how they lived, and glad it wasn't me that was living that way. But the release of high levels of methane into our atmosphere contributes to the depletion of the ozone layer. I think for better health standards, the U.S. government should ban factory farms and require the meat industry to raise its animals in their natural environments.
That's right.
You know, studies show that if animals are raised in better conditions, their production will be greater at healthier standards.
Yes, it will.
Many countries in Europe adopted the Animal Protection Act of 1972. And I tell you, factory farms are banned, we will be able to better enjoy our meat products in a cleaner, healthier environment.
That's right.
Now, most meat products will taste better and be more nutritious because animals will be no longer to be injected with them steroids and other chemicals. Because our risk of contracting diseases from meat products will be decreased because many animals will no longer be raised in that crammed up, unsanitary environment.
That's right.
Contamination of our ecosystem will be decreased too when the amount of animal waste that are released into the environment are decreased.
That's right.
Now, as you see, the food we eat has endured a lot from its birth to our dinner table. And the Humane Society need our help to prevent cases of contamination and animal cruelty from happening.
That's right.
If we don't act soon, our chances of being exposed to E. coli or drinking from infected waters will be greatly increased. Now, you don't have to be a member of the organization to save lives. You can support them by signing petitions to the federal government calling for legislative action on this issue. Support the right to a healthy life. Today I told you about the cruelty of factory farming and why the government should require the meat industry to raise animals in the natural environments Stop and consider the lives of the animals that provide us with everyday nutrients. If they can't live a healthy life, how can we?
That's right.
I just want to thank you for being here today, and thank you for supporting our animals, and and we want to ban these factory farms and get them out of here. And we don't want them little animals to be crammed up and castrated without anesthetics or none of that kind of stuff. I just feel like, they have a right to live and be exposed in a different kind of way. And I just want to thank you for being here, and thank you very much. Thank you.